Hey everybody, it's the Ioniq guy. Another day, another software update for the Hyundai Ioniq 5. And this one is the big one we've been waiting for. This is the brake light logic update for 2022 and 2023 Hyundai Ioniq 5s here in the United States. It will be coming to other markets as well, but I have information today as it pertains to the United States. So if you own an Ioniq 5 in the United States, you're going to want to watch today's video because this is an important update. So, another update has finally been released. And this is one that was promised back in June when this all came more or less to light thanks to a big video that Technology Connections put out about how the brake lights in the Ioniq 5 function. So if you own one of these cars, then you probably know that if you're in level 2, level 3, or I-pedal, and you just slowly start letting your foot off the accelerator, then you'll probably notice if you've driven at night that your brake lights don't illuminate until your foot is completely off the accelerator pedal. But if you're in levels 1 or 0 and you let fully off the accelerator pedal, the car does not illuminate the brake lights because it's not slowing down that quickly. So the reason this was a big concern is because you can be decelerating at a very good speed. You can be going from 60 to 0 in, maybe 5-6 seconds. And at that kind of deceleration, the person behind you will not be seeing your brake lights illuminate and they could potentially rear end you. So it is really a safety issue, but Hyundai is going to fix it. They fixed it for the Hyundai Ioniq 6 when it went on sale in the United States. So the Ioniq 6 brake lights have been functioning the way they should have since the start, but Ioniq 5 have not. So this update addresses that. And the update here is Service Campaign 9A1. If you go into your My Hyundai portal and go to Schedule Service, this will show as a recall. So if you bring your car in for even just a tire rotation and they put your VIN in and look at your account, they are supposed to install this because it is related to safety. So I don't have the actual PDF yet. When I do get a PDF of this, I will post a link in the description. But for now, I do have a screenshot from the internal Hyundai dealer portal, and this shows all the same information that the TSB would. So basically what we're seeing here is they are just stacking up all of these vehicle control unit software updates, and with every single release, they just keep including all the previous updates. This way, if you haven't brought your car in for a single update in the past, it's still going to have all of the most up-to-date updates. So going down the list here, the first one, brake light logic update for regenerative braking, and then the next ones are all included on previous VCU updates for the car. So the enhancement of I-pedal mode, the electronic parking brake auto engagement, the distance to empty strategy, snow road surface performance, air conditioning performance during AC slow charging, and enhanced charging sequence. So most of these we've seen before, but the brake light logic update here is new for 9A1. So now the brake lights are going to work in a much more logical way based on deceleration. So the car is going to sense how quickly it's decelerating, and it's going to actuate the brake lights as necessary. Whereas the existing way they work is based solely on pedal placement. And that just didn't make any sense from the get-go. So me personally, I drive 99% of the time when I'm not on the highway in I-pedal. I like one-pedal driving. And knowing the way that the brake lights work, I have just taught myself to really slow down pretty gradually, and then the last 50, 75, 100 feet, fully let off of the accelerator pedal, the brake lights will illuminate, and then I should come to a complete stop right at that stop line. But I'm honestly excited to know that the brake lights are going to work in a more logical fashion. I am going to feel a bit safer because people text and drive all the time. So say you're getting off the highway and you're an I-pedal and then you're decelerating from 60 to 0 in a few hundred feet and the person behind you is texting, they don't see your brake lights come on, they might just ram into the back of you. I see rear end photos on an almost daily basis on social media with the Ioniq 5. Is it chalked up to the fact that this is happening? We don't know. Maybe that's just the number of people that are getting rear-ended in Ioniq 5s on a daily basis. We don't really know. Now, with this written the way it is, we don't know for certain if there is not a further update being made to the vehicle's charging to address overheating. Until I get this update installed on my car, which will be a week from today, I will not be able to test it out, but we shall see. Hopefully they're making incremental improvements to that strategy to continue making things better for people experiencing overheating charge ports. So this is the second recall in less than a month. The other being the ICCU, or Integrated Charge Control Unit issue, which is leaving Ioniq 5 cars dead on the side of the road. And that update has already been installed on my car. I do have some things I'm going to share with you guys pretty soon about that update. But if you haven't been to the dealership in a while and you didn't get the ICCU update, make sure you ask to have this one as well as the ICCU update done at the same time. Save yourself the hassle. Do it all in one shot. And other than that, yeah, I will report back to you about a week from today when I get it installed on my car and can do some further testing and show you some examples of what has changed with the brake lights. So anyway, guys, if you liked today's video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.